How can a 1,000-year-old traditional craft village keep up with modern mass production standards without losing its unique artistic identity? This is the central question of our operational analysis today. We are taking a deep dive into the Van Fug Silk Village, not just as a cultural monument, but as a complex supply chain that is currently at a crossroads between tradition and modernization. Van Fug Silk Village, located in Ha Dong District, Hanoi, has been crafting premium silk for over 1,000 years. As one of the oldest and most famous silk weaving villages in Vietnam, it currently operates as a resilient business ecosystem, home to nearly 300 active production households and small to medium enterprises. The village is renowned globally for its intricate and durable weaving patterns, particularly the iconic Van silk. However, the competitive landscape is shifting. Van Fug is now facing intense pressure from mass-produced industrial silk alternatives. The village struggles with a fundamental operational trade-off, balancing traditional manual production with the modern market's demand for cost efficiency, stability, and higher throughput. This analysis demonstrates how lean management can bridge this gap by minimizing waste, optimizing production flow, and digitizing quality control.
Theo các cụ truyền lại là thành hoàng làng là dạy cho các cụ cái nghề này thì không biết là có từ mấy nghìn năm rồi. Thì đời các cụ, rồi đời ông bà bố mẹ của bà đều làm cái nghề này.
To understand how we can improve, let us first examine the standard operating procedure, or SOP, of a typical weaving workshop in Van Fug. The production cycle is strictly sequential. It begins with spinning the raw silk, followed by warping onto frames, manual dyeing, weaving on semi-automatic jacquard looms, and finally, the washing and finishing stages. Currently, the production yield and quality consistency heavily rely on the tribal knowledge of senior artisans. The SOP is entirely paper-based and deeply traditional. There are no digital monitoring systems, no real-time data collection, and no batch tracking protocols in place. While this manual protocol preserves the handmade authenticity, it severely limits the operational throughput. The workshop lacks formal digital accountability. Performance metrics are tracked manually at the end of the shift, rather than monitored in real time. This reactive management style leaves the production line vulnerable to hidden inefficiencies that are currently eating into the workshop's potential profit. This reliance on traditional methods introduces three major structural bottlenecks, which in lean management are classified as muda, or waste. First, material waste. The manual weighing and proportioning of raw materials and dyes lead to high variability. A slight human error results in wasted dye and inconsistent batches, which is a direct loss of resources. Second, defects in quality control. Silk coloring is incredibly sensitive to light. The workshops currently use standard commercial lighting, which distorts color perception. This leads to mismatched dye batches that often go unnoticed until the final quality check, resulting in significant rework or waste. Third, and most critically, unplanned downtime. Silk threads are extremely sensitive to environmental changes. Fluctuations in workshop humidity and temperature frequently cause threads to snap mid-weave. Without automated alerts, a broken thread can jam the loom, causing severe machine downtime and requiring hours of manual labor to recalibrate. These three factors, material waste, defect rates, and unplanned downtime, are the primary targets for our lean intervention. To address these bottlenecks without compromising the traditional soul of Van Fug silk, we propose a comprehensive lean modernization strategy. Our goal is to empower artisans with smart tools. We have identified 4 core technological interventions. First, digital volumetric weighing scales. This standardizes the dyeing preparation process, ensuring absolute consistency down to the milligram, thereby eliminating raw material overuse. Second, upgrading to high CRI LED lighting. CRI, or Color Rendering Index, measures a light source's ability to reveal color. By using lighting with a CRI above 95, we perfectly mimic natural daylight. This allows artisans to achieve 100% color accuracy during the critical dyeing and weaving phases. Third, the implementation of Jidoka, or automation with a human touch. By installing intelligent optical sensors on the looms, the machine will automatically shut down the millisecond a thread breaks. This prevents the loom from weaving defective patterns and alerts the operator instantly. Finally, industrial environmental control. Installing automated humidifiers and temperature regulators will stabilize the workshop's microclimate. This keeps the silk threads flexible and strong, drastically reducing breakage and maximizing machine uptime. To monitor our comprehensive operational performance, we have centralized our data into the Van Phuc Silk Village dashboard. Starting at the top, our key performance indicators demonstrate strong growth. We have achieved 321,000 total visitors and 68 million USD in annual revenue, both marking double-digit percentage increases compared to the last year. Moving to the operational metrics, we currently manage 1,850 active looms and employ over 3,200 skilled artisans. We operate at an industrialized scale. Our production trend shows a steady rise in volume, reaching 5.9 tons in 2023. Finally, market conversion. Social media stands out as our most efficient channel, achieving a 4.6% conversion rate. This outperforms all other channels, confirming our successful digital transformation. This dashboard doesn't just show numbers. It visualizes the intersection of cultural conservation and economic sustainability. Operations management must always make financial sense. To establish the viability of these upgrades, we conducted a rigorous financial justification. The total initial capital expenditure required to implement the volumetric scales, high CRI lighting, Jidoka sensors, and environmental controls is precisely 150 million VND. Now, consider the financial recovery. The projected annual operational savings achieved purely by eliminating material waste, cutting down defective products, and minimizing unscheduled machine downtime is estimated at 530 million VND per year. When we calculate the ROI by dividing the annual cost savings by the initial investment, we yield an exceptional return rate of 353.33%. Furthermore, our break-even analysis demonstrates that by dividing the 150 million VND investment by the annualized savings, the payback period is exactly 3.4 months. This means the workshop will fully recover its capital and begin generating pure operational profit within just over 100 days of implementation. This is a classic low-risk, high-reward scenario. In conclusion, acquiring modern operational tools does not mean erasing history. Our operational strategy for Van Phuc Silk Village follows one core philosophy: protect the core, but optimize the execution. By integrating lean solutions and a real-time digital dashboard, we eliminate unnecessary waste and secure an incredibly fast financial return. This is an investment that ensures the 1,000-year-old silk legacy not only survives the pressures of the modern market, but thrives beautifully within it. Thank you for your time, your attention, and we are now open to any questions you may have.